Hi, it's Mel McGee, CEO and founder of We Can Code It, and I'm going to show you how to install all of the scripts you need for our Java program at We Can Code It if you're using a Mac computer. So I'm going to be sharing my screen and walking you through. First thing we're going to do is open a program called Terminal. To find it, just go to your Launchpad and start typing in Terminal. And there it is. And let's go ahead and click this to open it up, and I'm going to supersize it. Now, underneath this video, depending where you are, you will have instructions from us on certain commands to run within Terminal. And the first one here, I'm going to copy and paste. Looks like this. This is installing something called Homebrew. Homebrew is going to allow us to install other programs. I'm just going to copy that and hit enter. And it's going to ask for something called sudo access here. It's just asking for your admin password on your Mac here. And it tells me it's going to install all of these things. Homebrew, whole bunch of Homebrew things. Homebrew will allow us, again, to install other programs quickly and easily from this terminal. And right now it's just downloading stuff. Great. So it says installation successful. It is enabled anonymous aggregate formulae. Oops, connection lost, etc. Is run entirely by unpaid volunteers. It says run these two commands in your terminal to add Homebrew to your path. All right, let's follow instructions here. I'm going to do this. Just going to copy it. And let's see what happens when I paste it down here. All right. Hit enter. Great. So next group uses Brew to install Google Chrome, something called the Open JDK, Java Development Kit for Java programs. We use Java, obviously, Development Kit, and the like. I'm going to copy these next lines of code and paste them here. They all start with Brew. You may or may not have to open and close your terminal window now. Just to be safe, I'm going to quit terminal and I'm going to reopen it. I'm going to go to Launchpad again, and there it is. Click this, and I'm going to paste the next lines of code that start with Brew. And you'll see it's downloading Google Chrome. This is pretty cool. By using managers like Homebrew on Mac, you can easily and quickly install a whole bunch of programs at once without having to find the Google Chrome website, download, click the button to install, then, Slack or Visual Studio Code. You don't have to keep going out and installing. So it does actually save a lot of time. And as a programmer, you will find yourself using tools like this a lot. It's going to take a little, and I already have some maps here, and that's okay. It's totally okay. So I've obviously done this before. You'll have, you won't see, hopefully won't see these errors unless you also have the app installed. It's getting the latest and greatest Open JDK for me. And it says here another warning to me that Gradle 8.11 is already installed and up to date. It's because I have it on my computer already. You most likely won't get that warning. All right, this looks great. And it's telling us if you need to have this software first in your path, instead consider running this. So if you want to, go ahead and let's go ahead and do this. And just in case, so copy this line of code. It's not going to be the end of the world if you don't, but if you're having problems, you might want to. So let's go ahead and do it. Oops, sorry. You know, my mouse died earlier, so I'm using this Mac pad. All right, so let's paste this down here. Boom. Okay. All right, next up, we're going to open and close again, because now we're going to use a program we just installed, which is VS Code, Visual Studio Code, to add extensions. So let's close terminal and we'll open and close it just to make sure it can access the commands that we just installed. That makes sense. All right, and I'm gonna, all the lines of code here, starting with the word code, those are for Visual Studio Code. I'm just gonna copy them and paste them here. You can do it all at once like this, big grouping, and I'm gonna hit return, and it's gonna install a ton of very useful extensions into my Visual Studio Code editor. This is where I'll be writing my Java code and HTML code and JavaScript code and all that other stuff. So we found some extensions that we really like to use and our instructors like to use in the program. So we're installing them for you up front just to make your lives a little easier. Wonderful. If you have any issues installing any of this, don't worry, we're here to help. Just email your admissions representative to get more info. I hope that helped. Thank you.